Maya was 28, a project manager in Austin, with 4 years of experience, a flawless performance record, and a salary that hadn't moved in 2 years. Every time a new job offer came in or review season rolled around, she'd smile, say thank you, and accept whatever number they gave her. Sound familiar? In just a moment, we're going to walk through exactly how Maya stopped leaving money on the table, and how you can too. Because salary negotiation isn't just a career skill, it's one of the most powerful wealth-building moves you can make. Here's the number that stopped Maya cold when her mentor showed it to her. Studies from Carnegie Mellon University suggest that failing to negotiate your very first salary alone can cost you over $1 million across your career. Why? Because every raise, bonus, and future offer is often based on your current salary. A low starting point compounds into a low everything. This is for educational purposes only, but the math is real. Negotiating even once can change your entire financial trajectory. So let's learn how to do it right. So why didn't Maya negotiate for 2 full years? She told herself the same things most people do. She was afraid the company would pull the offer. She didn't want to seem difficult. And honestly, nobody had ever taught her how. Here's the truth. A 2023 Salary.com survey found that 66% of workers never negotiate salary. And of those who do negotiate, get this, 85% receive some increase. The company almost never rescinds an offer over a reasonable counter. Employers expect negotiation. They literally budget for it. Maya's fear wasn't protecting her, it was costing her. Before Maya walked into any negotiation, she did her homework. Step 1 is always knowing your market value, and that means using real data, not gut feelings. Sites like Glassdoor, LinkedIn Salary, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics all publish salary ranges by role, location, and experience level. Maya discovered that project managers in Austin, with her experience level, were earning between $82,000 and $97,000 annually. She was making $74,000. That gap, backed by data, became her negotiating foundation. When you walk in with numbers, you're not making demands, you're presenting evidence. That changes the entire dynamic. This chart puts Maya's situation into broader context. According to Bureau of Labor Statistics data, workers who negotiate consistently earn more over time, and the gap widens with seniority. Look at the difference between negotiators and non-negotiators at the 10-year mark. It's not just about one conversation. It's about a pattern of advocating for yourself. Maya's mentor showed her this exact type of data, and it made the risk of asking feel a lot smaller than the risk of staying silent. Remember, the data doesn't lie. Every year you delay costs real money. Here's where Maya's first real negotiation went differently. Armed with her market data, she countered a new job offer of $76,000 with a range of $88,000 to $94,000. Notice what she did. She anchored at the higher end of her researched range, not the middle. Behavioral economics research from Columbia University shows that the first number stated in any negotiation, called the anchor, disproportionately influences the final outcome. By anchoring high but reasonably, Maya pulled the final number upward. She landed at $86,500, not her dream number, but $10,500 more than the original offer. That's real money. Maya told me the script was the hardest part. What do you actually say? Here are phrases that work. Start by expressing genuine enthusiasm. You want them to know you want the job. Then bridge to your ask. Based on my research and the market rate for this role in Austin, I was expecting something closer to... Then name your range and stop talking. Seriously, stop talking. The silence that follows is uncomfortable, but it works in your favor. Research on negotiation psychology shows that whoever speaks first after an anchor is made tends to give ground. Let them respond. Maya practiced this in the mirror for a week. It paid off. When Maya hit a ceiling on base salary at her second negotiation, her employer said the budget was firm. She didn't walk away empty-handed. This is a move most people miss entirely. Total compensation is more than your paycheck. She asked for a $5,000 sign-on bonus, an extra week of PTO, and a 90-day performance review instead of 12-month. She got all 3. On paper, the salary didn't budge, but her total compensation package was significantly richer. Employers often have more flexibility on these items because they don't affect payroll budgets the same way. Always think total package, not just base.
Let's look at what happens when you negotiate the full package versus just base salary. This chart illustrates why thinking beyond your paycheck matters so much. A $5,000 sign-on bonus, an extra 5 days PTO valued at roughly $1,400, and improved 401k matching can add significant value to your year-one compensation, even if the base salary number stays identical. Over a 5-year period, small improvements in benefits and bonuses stack up considerably. This is exactly what Maya's mentor helped her see. The number on your offer letter is just the starting point of the conversation, not the ending.
Here's something Maya got wrong for years. She thought negotiation only happened when starting a new job, but your current employer is often your biggest opportunity. The key is timing and documentation. Don't ambush your manager in the hallway. Request a dedicated conversation. Bring data on your contributions, revenue generated, costs saved, projects delivered, and tie your ask directly to the value you've created for the company. Maya did this 6 months after starting her negotiated role. She walked in with a 1-page summary of her wins. She walked out with a 6% raise. That's the power of treating negotiation as an ongoing skill, not a one-time event.
Let's make this concrete. Assume you're 30 years old making $70,000, and you successfully negotiate a 10% raise, getting to $77,000. Assuming average annual raises of 3% applied to both scenarios, and a 35-year career, that single negotiation win compounds into roughly $290,000 in additional lifetime earnings. That's a life-changing number for one conversation. Maya ran this exact calculation after her first successful negotiation. She told me it was the moment she stopped seeing negotiation as uncomfortable and started seeing it as essential. Past results vary by individual circumstances, but the compounding math is powerful.
Today, Maya earns $93,000, up from $74,000 just 18 months ago. She didn't change industries. She didn't go back to school. She learned to negotiate. Here's your action plan. First, spend 30 minutes on Glassdoor and LinkedIn Salary this week to find your market range. Second, if you're job hunting, never accept on the spot. Always ask for 24 hours and counter. Third, schedule a value conversation with your manager before your next review. And fourth, think total package. Salary is just one piece. You have more leverage than you think. The only thing standing between you and more money is the willingness to ask for it.
Everything in this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or career advice. Salary outcomes vary significantly based on your industry, location, employer, and individual circumstances. Please consult a qualified professional for guidance tailored